Thank you all. Please be seated. Let us now invite Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, Chairman, International Institute of Medical Science and Technology Council, to deliver the welcome address.
Namaste. Namaste, leaders of India and Africa. We expect Honorable Minister at any moment. He's on his way. But still, we have to start the program because 6:30 sharp, the Governor, Honorable Governor is arriving. A warm welcome to all, to our most meticulous leader, Chief Operating Officer of Electronic Sector Skill Council of India, Dr. Abhilasha Gao, Mrs. Rohini Nag, the South Head, Electronic Sector Council of India, and the powerful leader, Ms. Lisi Fikelefi Sabalala, Honorable Member of Parliament, South Africa. The visionary of skill development programs, Sri Anthony Shalora Morrison, Honorable Chairman, Sector Skill Council, Govt. of Ghana. They're all online. They're listening us. I also welcome my dear friend, well-wisher, Mr. Kubendran Naik, Honorable Representative, Partner of Govt. of South Africa. He is online. Dr. Sudhir, European Operations of IMSTC and Placement Head from USA. He is also online. And my mentor, great friend, Dr. Katil Suresh Koda, the President of Indian Medical Association, Karnataka chapter, and Dr. S.M. Prasad, General Secretary, IMA, other respectable medical practitioners, scientists, technologists to this function, and their presence is a blessing for us. I also welcome the representative of Scanray Technologies Private Limited. Dr. Rakhavendra is here. The representatives and top officials of Triune Solutions, GE Healthcare, Alpha Designs, Math, Ventilator, Skinder, ABB, and BL, and many more. I also take this opportunity to welcome our hospital associates such as Manipal Hospitals, Cura Hospital, Altus Hospitals, Kaveri Hospitals, Regal Hospitals, and Vinayaga Maternity Hospitals to this beautiful event. I especially welcome the legend medical practitioner, Padma Shri, Dr. Gopinath, Chairman, HCG Hospital, and my core committee council members, Dr. Aditya Chowti, Professor Anil Joshi, Dr. Jayaram, Dr. Shankar, Dr. Sridhar, Vice Chancellor of Kalinga University, is online. Mr. Baswaraj, former Disability Commissioner, Karnataka, is right in front of you. And other experts from disability sector and vice chancellors and educationists of various universities who are presently attending this function online and offline. I welcome all my respected council members, directors of IMSTC, beloved, my students who are now doctors and researchers present here, and also watching this program from various parts of the world. This is a live program. And of course, we have restricted the entry. We have given attendance only for 85 people because of safety protocol issues of the governor. So that's why, and also COVID situation. Ms. Rohini, South Head Electronic Sector Skill Council of India, Dr. Shivkumar Kumbhar, IMA-AMS, he is the state chairman, and Dr. Prabhagara, national chairman, IMA-AMS, and all of them working with me relentlessly for the past 6 months, shoulder to shoulder. And without welcoming them, I cannot complete my duty entrusted on me. If I miss anyone to mention, I seek apology in advance, because this conclave is honored with the auspicious presence of great personalities and intellectuals like you. And my master of ceremony restricted me not to take more than the time that she has allotted to me. And hence I welcome you, Madam Lion Priya, Principal of Maxwell School, who is the MC today, and request you to provide 2 more minutes to brief about ARCYON International Institute. And I need to thank many people, because especially from the civil service people, from the office of the governor and minister's office. Yesterday, from 5 p.m. onwards, I was continuously disturbing the ministers, peers and other civil service people, whether he is on time, whether he skipped the program or not. I thank my doctor, Aditya Chowti, has given me a fantastic tablet for my BP. I had minimum 3 BP tablets yesterday, and every tablet when I take, I call the PS of minister. And he will say, he is on. On means program is on. 9 o'clock I call, he said on. 10, he said on. 11, he said off. I said, program is off? No, I am off. He slept. Then later on somebody else called. I'm sure that he is one of my students. He considered me like father. He is now working in RAW. And he must have called one of the council members who were sitting with me. Later on I got a beautiful juice. I thought, oh, my council members are so kind to me, giving me a glass of juice. I had it. I was waiting for PS confirmation again. Then morning I got a call from MC, 5:30. Sir, what is the plan? I said, plan is on. It is only 11 o'clock. She said, no, this is 5:30. Then I understood that my beta, my son, my student, he must have given some instruction to one of my council members to give me sleeping pills. I slept well. Thank that unknown council member and unknown student. Anyway, I slept well and she woke me up. And after 5:30, I have given all the, details. I called her, she was sleeping. Anyway, before going to the session, I think I need to explain about our intention. As you are aware, medical practitioner is an expert person, no doubt, who can diagnose and use their interventions and curative strategies appropriately. And the common man trusts him like a god in front of him when he is being troubled with health issues. Their God. God means full form. Good office of the divine. Ego means evil's good office. So a doctor should not have ego. That means they are the real roof of God who is standing in front of you, or might be saving you from deadly diseases. But now, as in this technological era, a medical practitioner not only requires assistance of nursing staff. Previously, the doctor, if they touch, they know everything. They said, okay, you take this tablet, you will be all right. But now the technology is going up. They need support. They require assistance, not only the nursing staff or paramedical staff. They want technologically sound and highly skilled paramedical staff who can handle biomedical equipment with software and hardware powered with artificial intelligence, machine learning, etc. It is very difficult. You can see 90% people are doctors. Sorry, 80% and 20% I could see few scientists, few technologists are sitting here. If you ask a question to a doctor about technology, the doctor will say, sorry, you can go to somewhere else. If I know technology, I would have become a computer engineer. A doctor is an expert in their field. Whereas if you ask something to a technologist about physiology, if you ask where is your heart, they will show my right hand side, heart. So technologist is different and medical science is different. We were thinking that how to blend these two together. This is our point of view. We want to make the doctors technologically sound. And they need paramedical support who is technologically sound, is an expert in artificial intelligence or machine learning or electronic equipment, biomedical electronic equipment. And the secondary objective of this association is to create abundant job opportunities for younger generation in medical industry. We are targeting the rural housewife in India who are graduated in science and computer, but unproductive due to their responsibilities. IMSTC is providing intensive training for such target group with job training and placement, and also work from home options. IMSTC is also targeting disabled sector to upskilling them in technology for their livelihood programs, irrespective of the severity of their disabilities. We are committed to train and place them accordingly. The above said target group will be effectively use of assembly, innovation, and research, production, parts of sophisticated models such as medical drones, involves in quality check, skill training, virtual caregiving, and so on. A lot of opportunities. And of course, our former commissioner, Basuraj sir, would be able to say that. Autistic children are there. They're very good in detailing. We have to train them for quality check and all. We can train them. And they'll be very good in quality check. So whatever we are committing in front of this great forum and the people from South Africa, and we are committed, IMSTC. It is not on the paper. We are going to implement it. That's the reason we have invited all these great personalities at this forum. Then why South Africa? IMSTC South Africa is supporting 5 countries in African continent to empower skill development training in medical technology, including upgrade the facilities of health sector, providing most modern equipments from India, made in India, and giving treatment in designated hospitals in India with affordable price. That's the reason we have tied up with many hospitals. We have tied up with many, industry partners just to bring them here for better treatment, bring them here for training. That's the reason we are intend to collaborate with Indian Medical Association, AMS, and we train them paramedical because they want their workforce, and now they are completely depending on, European world. And as you know, South Africa is, our Gandhiji is still in their soul. We have to work with them. So that's the reason why the South African ministers and member of parliament and the government officials, top officials are here virtually. They can see you. If they want, they can interact with you. And they are listening me. And we are going to have a very, wide spectrum connectivity in technology, medical technology. And this is definitely going to be a revolution. And we have purposely initiated this skill training program. It is tailor-made one for the son of the land of Africa, because this noble land needs to be self-sufficient and independent. Being a friendly country, it is our moral obligation to cater them at the cost of Indian rupee, not in terms of US dollars. So whenever we do anything, it will be converted to US dollars. But we don't want to do that. We would like to give them in Indian rupees. So they might feel that it's affordable. They can easily, collaborate with Indian universities, Indian colleges, Indian hospitals, and we really holding hand each other, shoulder to shoulder. And this is a very, very big responsibility that ARCYON International Institute of Medical Science and Technology has taken up. And I'm happy to be the chairman, the first chairman, I would say, and lead this, difficult situation, difficult task. But I take it as a challenge, and I'm so happy to welcome, and also so honored that I could speak in front of legend, my Guruji, Sir Dr. Gobinath, and the national awardee, Padma Shri. And I welcome you, sir. I'm so happy to say these words before all of you, my council members, everyone. If I miss anyone, please give me pardon. Once again, I welcome all of you on and off the dais, and I conclude my words with prayers. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Sridhar sir. A very warm welcome to you for this meeting. I would not do justice to my job if I don't introduce this great personality. Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, Chairman, Indian Medical Association, ARCYON International Institute of Medical Science and Technology Council. Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, neuroscientist, is an expert professional in his area of expertise in South India. He is educated in the world's best universities in India and UK. He is also a philosopher and spiritualist. He has enlightenment in Vedic science and meditation, spiritual discourse, and many more. He guides students to improve their studies, train the teachers and educators, guide parents to manage the kids, and so on. His strength is his tremendous patience in listening and ability to micro-level analysis, and finally, giving solutions for any problems put before him. A huge round of applause to the chairman, Dr. Sridhar Saraswati. Over to the presentation of our industry partner, Triune Solutions, by Mr. Satyanarayana.
It's a great honor and pleasure to be here to invite all the dignitaries in the dais and all the participants of this seminar, and we are very glad to introduce ourselves as Triune Solutions. Triune Solutions is a company from Bangalore with more than 25 years of experience supplying products and services to the research and development and healthcare industry. I'll move to the next slide. The main strength of this company is its knowledge about the products and its good network and ability to serve the customers in a very satisfactory manner. In this meet, we have Managing Partner Mr. Suresh here, and Mr. Marketing Director Jaisima, and Financial Director Mrs. Teresa S. I am Satyanarayan. I will be presenting on NCD screening opportunity and mobility solutions. Mobility solutions head is Mr. Hari Vasudevan. We have thought over of many solutions that are useful to the public, and one of the major solutions that we think is moms being empowered to feed children using the breastfeeding pod. Breastfeeding pods are pods which are created in public places for moms to very comfortably feed their children, and this product has been already in use in many places, and we are introducing this product so that the mothers are empowered to feed their children in public place with lot of security and with lot of comfort. We now move to the next product. We are a company who custom build products for all the market. We custom build products for the hospitals. These are some of the hospital bed products that we have, and we will be able to give you more details on this. We have custom bed cots and tables also for the operating room and for the hospitals. We now move to the next thing. We always keep primarily the patient as the center. We have designed a dialysis chair which will help patients relax themselves during dialysis, and dialysis is a long 4 hours process. in that process, the patient is able to relax himself. He can, as a computer can be attached to this table, and he'll be able to work, or he'll be able to relax himself. And this is also a great system for daycare. The patients can come in the morning, get the dialysis done on the dialysis chair. Now, we also very much are concerned about senior citizens and specially abled people. We have designed electric trikes for the senior citizens and disabled people. These trikes are very useful, and currently they are being designed and being tested and being used by some people. These trikes help people to move from one place to another, even in a majorly disabled situation, and we'll get details on this. We get into little bit more detail on our another product called CKD detection in community. Chronic kidney disease is a major item in the community today. For detecting chronic kidney disease and screening, we have a product which is made in India, which can be used to screen, diagnose, monitor, and use telemedicine for data collection. This product is completely internet enabled. It is connected to the cloud, and people can use it on the field. And health workers, as we have been always telling, we need more people. We need to train more health workers. These health workers can use this and reach for outreach programs. We have also designed and oral scanning solutions for cancer oral detection. This is a very big problem. Oral cancer is a big problem in the society. For oral cancer, the solution is an imaging solution which the doctor or the oncologist can look at the mouth, take the images, and detect where he can take the biopsy to further confirm the oral cancer. We now move to the next product. We have NCD screening suites which we have designed for health workers to go to the community and screen people for diabetes, hypertension, anemia, and all those things. This will give an outreach to the community, and also it'll be a very useful thing to quickly spread the reach to the community. Thank you very much. If there's any questions, we will be able to take it, and answer will be provided. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Satyanarayan sir. Wonderful innovations. A huge round of applause again. It's time now to honor one of the senior most doctor with over 43 years of experience, a surgical oncologist, medical oncologist, and general surgeon, Padma Shri Dr. Professor K.S. Gopinath, Chairman, HCG Hospital. I would take this privilege to introduce Dr. Professor K.S. Gopinath, an Indian surgical oncologist, medical oncologist, and general surgeon in Basavangudi, Bangalore, and has an experience of 43 years in these fields. Dr. Professor K.S. Gopinath practices at Ambuja Healthcare in Basavangudi, Bangalore, HCG, the specialist in cancer care in VasanthNagar, Bangalore, and South City Hospital in Wilson Garden, Bangalore. He secured his MBBS degree with 3rd rank from JJM Medical College, Davangere, and completed his higher studies in general surgery MS from University of Bombay. Later, he obtained ARCYON from the Royal College of Surgeons of Edinburgh, and has to his credit the fellowship of the Academy of Medicine from the National Academy of Medical Sciences, New Delhi. He is a member of Indian Medical Association IMA and Bangalore Oncology Group. He is known for his pioneering work on oncological research. He is a recipient of many awards, including Dr. B.C. Roy Award, considered to be the premier medical honor in the country. He was awarded the most prestigious Padma Shri from the President of India in the year 2010, recognizing his services to the field of oncology. With a huge round of applause, let me invite Padma Shri Dr. K.S. Gopinath. I request Dr. Padma to kindly escort this great personality onto the dais. And request the Chairman, ARCYON International Institute of Medical Science and Technology Council, Dr. Sridhar Saraswati sir, to please honor this great personality.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All the specialists of the various field on the dais, my good friends of the IMA, Dr. Prabhakar, active young leader of Surgical Society and chairman of the IMA Academy of Medical Specialties, all my younger generation of medical students who has passed through Dr. Aditya Chowti, who has taken a new look into the changing trend in the medical profession. When Sridhar spoke to me and Satya spoke to me, I was wondering Sunday evening why to go and participate. After Sridhar speaking to me, and I think, yes, I will come. See, when I stand before all of you, we always look at a different way. And it reminds me of the old memories, how we struggle hard to bring in the change in the medical profession. Many times once we become with a good undergraduation degree and become a clinician and a practitioner, we always feel that nothing to beat us, my clinical diagnosis is final. Gone are the days, the things have changed, and over the years I have learned the human cell and the biology belongs to every human being on the earth. Everybody can contribute to the development of the cell. One of the famous cell biologists described the cell as especially the cancer cell, the misguided cell. Our job is how the cell got misguided, how we can recorrect it. This is where the biology, as a surgical oncologist of more than 4.5 decades, working across the globe in various centers in the United States, UK, and in India, I have learned one thing: biology is the king, development of technology is the queen, molecular theranostics are the prince and the princess. Treatment of cancer lies in our own genes. This is where the changing trend has come into picture in management. It reminds me a nostalgia. About nearly 20 years ago, we went to Mr. Abdul Kalam, he was the secretary of the DRDO, with a project. Without beating an eye, he said, I will sanction you 2 crores of rupees to do this project. We were studying on the breast cancers. We always used to feel something has to be done in breast cancer. Every woman with breast cancer used to come and say that my husband died, my family is having problem, my son did not get into professional course. There was a stress related even in every woman. So we told Mr. Kalamji that we want to look at the various psychoneuroimmunological parameters. We need some funds. How it will benefit to the defense. I told him the same stress even the defense soldiers undergoes. If our project is successful, you can implement the same. Immediately accepted it. He said, Gopinath, you have come and talked to me. But today only an engineer like me and a doctor like you sitting and talking. My dream is engineer and doctor should come together, build a technology. That is why I always say cell belongs to every human being on the earth. We can do wonders. And what Kalam said nearly 30 years ago when we met, today I can see the change happening in the country and everybody is coming together. This is how we looked at the various aspects, and skill is a very important thing for a surgeon. Many years ago we developed the uniform pattern of surgical curriculum across the country, presented it, and every medical institution should have a skill lab as well as the development of the technologies. And with this thing in mind, I don't want to take much up. There is integration and collaboration are the 2 buzzwords of the day. We should integrate everybody. Nobody can ignore. He should not say that I have not done medical qualification. I am nothing to it. Gone are those days. As I said, the human cell belongs to everybody. Everybody can contribute in the small way so that whatever they do, and unfortunately we are still lagging. between our various engineering institutions and medical colleges. In spite of we have all grown so big and so well, we all sit in our laboratories, produce the paper. You said that, oh, I produced in any JM, I'm the best man. No, there is a need. So we came up with some project with engineering, science graduates, medical graduates, training together, bringing them together in a platform and understand each other and how we can take it forward tomorrow, that science belongs to everybody, everybody can contribute. When we presented this data, nobody funded us. Now I'll come to you, madam. You can help us to develop this skill technology between everybody. Over the years, we have seen and we have lost a lot of projects. We have failed in our research. Now with this new development which is doing, thanks to Satya and Sridhar who brought me this evening, and we will take it forward and see that you can not only in the industry, you can come to all our medical institution, deemed universities. We will help you to create a program between the engineering, science and the medical students. You can take it forward to establish this and do. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and do the thing.
Thank you very much, sir, for your gracious presence, and I request all of you to please give a standing ovation to this great personality. Thank you all. Please be seated. Let us all listen to the very special address. Kindly request, as our Honorable Governor has already arrived, I request the following dignitaries to please occupy the seat on the dais. Special guest for this evening, President IME Dr. Katil Suresh Kuduva, National Awardee Padma Shri Dr. K.S. Gopinath. Special guest for this evening, Dr. Abhilasha Gaur. Guest of Honor, Dr. Shivakumar Kumbar, Chairman IMA. Guest of Honor, Dr. Prabhakara, National Chairman IMA. Kindly request the dignitaries to please be seated. I would like to bring to your notice we have protocol that has to be maintained during the Honorable Governor's visit. All are requested to kindly switch off your mobile phones during this event. No person to be allowed to click any photos or videos on their mobile phones. Media persons are requested not to block the view of the audience and dignitaries on the dais. No cameraman should move in front of the dais apart from the official photographer of Raj Bhavan. There should not be any unnecessary movement on the dais during the entire function. All dignitaries or audience and other staff are expected to rise when the Honorable Governor enters and departs the hall. Guests, if wishing to disperse, must do that only after Honorable Governor exits the hall. We also recognize the presence of our delegates in the virtual platform. Warm welcome to Dr. Tate Mago, Honorable Minister of Education, Free State Government, South Africa. Special guest, Ms. Monsing Tissue, Honorable Minister for Health, Free State Government, South Africa. Special guest, Ms. Lissy Fikelele Shabalala, Honorable Member of Parliament, South Africa. Sri Anthony Salom Morrison, Honorable Chairman, Sector Skill Council, Govt.Ghana. Dr. Suti, General Manager, Overseas HR Head from USA. Mr. Kubendran Naikar, Representative Partner and Operation Head, IMSTC, Africa. Kindly request the dignitaries to take social distancing. Keep one chair and then you please can be seated. Please leave one chair and then I request all of you to please be seated. Maintain social distancing. Kindly request all the guests to please maintain social distance. I request all of you to please raise from your seats. With the standing ovation, let us welcome the chief guest for this evening, Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Shri Thawarchand Gehlot, who is escorted by Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, Dr. S.M. Prasad, Mr. Salim Muhammad, and Dr. Aditya S. Chowti. Hearty welcome to you, sir. Request all of you to please stand for the national anthem. Thank you all. Please be seated. We now have the inauguration of this program by lighting the lamp. Kindly request our chief guest, Honorable Governor Shri Thawarchand Gehlot. Request the dignitaries to please come forward for lighting the lamp. Dr. Katil Suresh Kodua, President IMA. Padma Shri Dr. K.S. Gopinath. Dr. Abhilasha Gaur, Chief Operating Officer, Electronic Sector Skill Council of India. Dr. Shivakumar Kumbar, Chairman IMA. Dr. Prabhakar, National Chairman IMA, and Dr. Sridhar Saraswati to kindly light the lamp and inaugurate this program. Request all of you to please raise from your seats for the lamp lighting. Thank you all. Please be seated. It's time now for the chairman of ARCYON International Institute of Medical Science and Technology Council, Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, to deliver the welcome address.
On behalf of ARCYON International Institute of Medical Science and Technology, I am proud to be here to welcome a most respectable chief guest, Honorable Governor of Karnataka, who has accepted our invitation without any hesitation when I explained the mission of IMSTC. With the presence of our Honorable Governor, we are honored, and it's a message to the world of technology, the relevance of IMSTC. I take this opportunity to welcome our honor for and on behalf of the entire delegates witnessing this auspicious event, Your Honor. I need not welcome the Chief Operating Officer of Electronic Sector Skill Council of India, Dr. Abhilasha Gaur, as she is the part and parcel of this event, and without her presence, this event would not have been a successful one. Madam, your inspiration made us up to here, and from the bottom of our heart, I welcome you to this event. I would like to express my happiness to introduce and welcome Dr. Tate Maggoe, the Honorable Minister of Education, Free State Government of South Africa. Ms. Monsing Tueshu, Honorable Minister for Health, Free State Government of South Africa. Ms. Lisi Fikelafi Sabalala, Honorable Member of Parliament, South Africa. Mr. VasanthNagar, Representative Partner of Africa, who are all committed leaders of the nation South Africa. When I contacted them through my friend and my well-wisher, Mr. Govendran, without any hesitation, they have accepted to attend this international conclave amidst of very important affairs with the government. All the above leaders jointly told me that if this conclave is helpful to their people and nation, they are ready to spend their valuable time to attend. And the statements of these leaders reflect the commitment towards their country and people. I salute you, my dear leaders. On behalf of my nation and my Honorable Governor and other dignitaries, delegates, I welcome you all to this conclave. I am honored to welcome you, sir, Dr. K.S. Gopinath, National Awardee, Padma Shri, is a legend doctor, served the nation for the past 43 years, and I am sure many of the delegates are the students of Dr. Gopinath, sir. Sir, touching your feet, most humbly, I welcome you to this event. As a nation, India is proud of you, and as a token of respect, Hindustan awarded Padma Shri to Dr. Gopinath, reveals his God's work for the country. Dr. G.S. Prabhakara, National Chairman, IMA, Dr. Shivakumar Kumbhar, Chairman, IMA, AMS, Karnataka, are the inspiration of the collaboration between IMSTC and IMA. Their vision and our hard work will definitely be fruitful with the blessings of Electronic Sector Skills of India. On behalf of Electronic Sector Skills of India, IMA and IMSTC, also on behalf of each one of this conclave, I welcome all of you to this beautiful event. Dr. Katil Suresh Kudwa is the president of IMA, known to everyone who is a dynamic leader, and though his busy schedules, he was working hard for the success of this event, and I welcome you, sir, to this event. I also welcome all industry partners and hospital associate council members, scientists, technologists, and all well-wishers present here and online into this international conclave. IMSTC is supporting not only India, but also 5 countries in African continent to empower skill development training in medical technology, including upgrade the facilities of the health sector, providing most modern equipment made in India and giving treatment in designated hospitals in India and with affordable price. IMSTC is looking for uplifting the rural community irrespective of any barriers of language, ethnicity, and hence our collaboration will set up a benchmark for the entire world. Once again, I welcome all the dignitaries on and off the dais and once again pays respect to our Honorable Governor and humbly conclude my words with prayers. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. We wholeheartedly welcome you for this international conclave. Let us now listen to Dr. Abhilasha Gaur, Chief Operating Officer, Electronic Sector Skill Council of India, for her address. Ma'am, next 5 minutes is yours.
So much, as I knew that I'll get a limited time, so what I did, I penned down my thoughts so that I don't exceed the time limit also. Good evening, everyone, Honorable Governor, sir, and the dignitaries present here, all my dear friends. It is an honor to be part of such an august gathering. Today, we need to focus on keeping people healthy, not just treating them when they are sick. Our healthy future cannot be achieved without putting the health and wellness of people at the center of everything. The COVID-19 pandemic has made it very clearly evident that to improve the health of the population and build healthy societies, there is a need to shift the focus from illness to health and wellness in order to address the social, political, and commercial determinants of health, to promote healthy behavior and lifestyle, and definitely to foster universal health at the helm. But why Electronic Sector Skill Council of India and healthcare? I mean, how they are related. Till now, Electronic Sector Skill Council of India, from last 10 years, we were focusing mainly on consumer electronics, PCB, industrial automation, security and surveillance, solar and LED, electric vehicles, robotics, drones, I can say the hardcore electronics. But the need of the hour has encouraged us for this collaboration with IMSTC, and I would call it a visionary step to train people in medical electronics. Use of artificial intelligence, IoT, robotics, telemedicine is increasing on a very fast pace, and we need to build the workforce on these futuristic job roles. Till 2 years back, we heard of e-learning, but now I would like to say from the patients, because most of you are doctors, scientists, and researchers, so from the patient side, I would say the evolution of the word e-patient, where the E stands for electronic, equipped, enabled, empowered, and engaged. Are patients who take responsibility of their own health and actively engages themselves in shaping their future in a mutually beneficial partnership with their caregivers. Although this doesn't sound like technology advancement, but yes, it has enabled and facilitated by wearables, health sensors, and so many other innovations which make patients the helm at point of care. If I would have visited some doctor a few years back, normally, and one thing I would like to say, that the stethoscope which you wear is not an instrument, it is an ornament of pride what the doctors wear. So when we used to go, he'll just touch my wrist and will ask few questions and may be able to write few medicines for me. Maybe he'll ask, okay, do you get proper sleep at night? How is your heart rate? Maybe few years back, I was not able, as a patient, I was not able to get the clear answers. But now, as I said, that as an e-patient, so I am more informed, I am more engaged, and I have more information. So I can tell him, sir, because I'm wearing this wearable, so I can tell him in last 1 week, I've slept for so many hours. These number of hours, I got the deep sleep. These number of hours was the disturbed sleep. My heart rate on a normal is 70. I mean, that's the resting heart rate. If I start walking, sometimes it reaches to 80, 85. When I'm running, sometimes it crosses 100 also. Because of another variable, I can tell him even my glucose levels at different points of time, before eating food, after getting up, after eating food. So I am able to give more information to the doctor so that he can able to treat me in a better way. So some wearable technology applications are designed for the prevention of diseases and maintenance of health. It started as a weight control and physical activity monitoring devices. Wearable devices are also used for patient management and disease management. The wearable applications can directly impact the clinical decision-making in a much better manner. Some believe that wearable technologies could improve the quality of patient care while reducing the cost of care, such as patient rehabilitation, even outside of hospital. The big data generated by wearable devices is both a challenge and opportunity for researchers and doctors who can apply more AI technologies and techniques on their data in future. So another area which is very, very important is medical equipments, where people can be trained in entry-level skills to diagnose, repair, and maintain medical equipments in a healthcare setting, and that is why we both have come together. They can inspect and test medical equipments, components, and assemblies using multimeters, circuit testers, and other electronic test instruments, tools, and equipments. So just like doctors and nurses, who are an important part of the healthcare ecosystem, I can proudly tell you that the new workforce of medical equipment technicians will be a more integral part of the complete healthcare system of the India and the other economies also. So we have collaborated Electronic Sector Skill Council of India with IMSTC for a very noble cause. We will not only train people from India, but from various other countries. This is just the initial step towards make India as the national capital of skilled workforce in all the spheres. Thank you so much, and Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your valuable address. Let us now witness the MOU exchange for on-job training and placement with the Honorable Governor by Mr. Shailendra, Director and Scientist from Scanray. And the same will be received by Dr. Padma, Director Academic from IMSTC, and Mrs. Sai Agalya, Director from IMSTC. Thank you all. Kindly be seated. It's time now for our guest of honor, Dr. G.S. Prabhakara, National Chairman, IMA, to address the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Governor of Karnataka and Dr. Sridhar, Dr. Gopinath sir, Dr. Suresh Kudva, Madam Abhilasha, Dr. Kumbar, and all the dignitaries of the dais and online guests. It really gives an immense pleasure to stand before you and in front of our Honorable Governor. Indian Medical Association, almost since 100 years, almost we are touching 100 years. The purpose of having this association is to improve our knowledge and to serve the community. So one of the important objective is the doctors have to be updated their knowledge. When I was postgraduate, I learned something, but today I am not practicing what I learned, because what I learned is already outdated. When we were postgraduate, there was no laparoscopic or minimally invasive surgeries. Now we have to depend on the laparoscopic and minimally invasive surgeries. And when we were students, the important investigation is, imaging investigation is only X-ray, not even an ultrasound. So now we are having very good imaging studies like CT scan, MRI, so many things. So with these imaging techniques, we can do minimal surgeries like under imaging guiding, we can aspirate something, we can diagnose, or we can treat, we can drain the pus, which we may not access even with open surgery also sometimes. So that is precisely we can still do so many things. This has come only by advanced technology. I thank the engineers, really, they have helped us for the, not only for the diagnosis, even for the treatment purpose. So really, madam, as you said, unless we come together, that is doctors and engineers, and definitely we can do wonders in the modern medicine. And second thing is, as an IMA AMS chairman, that is Academy of Medical Specialties, we are encouraging our specialists to update their knowledge. We are conducting certain courses like fellowships and even the diplomas also. So suppose if he is a physician, if his field of interest is only diabetes or some other thing, so that he can concentrate and that he need not do the degree, at least in that field he can get some fellowships. So likewise, we are the medical field means it is not only the doctors, it is paramedical staff that is they are equally important, especially for the treatment. Usually the nurses are very, very important, and they are the one who monitor and give us the information. Then the technicians, either the lab technicians or the X-ray technician, whatever the technicians, so they are also very important for the giving the proper investigation things. So they also need to be updated. So that is the reason the Indian Medical Association, we are encouraging even the paramedical courses also. So we have started paramedical courses. So Dr. Sridhar, when he approached me, I was really happy that it is not just paramedical, it is parametronic, means the electronics which are also involved. So really we are thankful for coming forward, and we already inspected certain hospitals on behalf of this IMM city. We are going to give certain courses for the this council. I thank the organizers who have given me an opportunity to talk before. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Kindly request Dr. Jyoti Prakash from Cura Hospital to come over to the dais. We now have the handing over of the letter of accreditation to Honorable Governor. Electronic sector skill to Mr. Sai Elangovan by the chairman. Electronic Sector Skill Council will now hand over Ma'am Abhilasha Gaur ma'am will be handing over the letter of accreditation to Mr. Sai Elangovan. I kindly request Dr. Aditya Chowti to please join them. Let the most awaiting moment of this great evening is the address by the Chief Guest, Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Sri Thawarchand Gehlot. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the Chief Guest for today's program. Sri Thawarchand Gehlot is the Honorable Governor of Karnataka. He was born in Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh, and is the first person serving as the Governor of Karnataka from Madhya Pradesh. Sri Thawarchand Gehlot has graduated from Vikram University, Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh, and has received many honorary degrees. He has been active in the works of upliftment and welfare of the society since the year 1960. He has also been actively participating in social, cultural, literal, and sports activities for the development of the society. He has served as the Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment from 2014 to 2021. He was also the leader of the House in the Upper House of Indian Parliament. He was a member of the Parliamentary Board and the Central Election Commission of the BJP. He assumed office of the Governor of Karnataka on July 11, 2021 and is the 19th Governor of our state. With a huge round of applause, let us invite the Chief Guest for today's program, Honorable Governor Sri Thawarchand Gehlot. Sir, over to you for your address.
हेल्थ केयर उद्योग में कौशल विकास का नया युग एवं चिकित्सा विज्ञान और प्रौद्योगिकी के लिए एकीकृत दृष्टिकोण पर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन में मंच पर उपस्थित आदरणीय डॉक्टर के.एस. गोपीनाथ जी, आदरणीय डॉक्टर श्रीधर सरस्वती जी, आदरणीय डॉक्टर अभिलाषा गौर जी, आदरणीय डॉक्टर प्रभाकर जी.एन. जी, आदरणीय डॉक्टर शिव कुमार कुंबर जी, आदरणीय डॉक्टर कटिल कड़वा जी, वर्चुअल माध्यम से इस कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित डॉक्टर टेट मकगोई, Honorable Minister of Education, Free State Government of South Africa, Miss Monseng, TCU, Honorable Minister for Health, Free State Government of South Africa, Miss Liji Fikelefi Shabalala, Honorable Member of Parliament, South Africa, सभागृह में एवं वर्चुअल माध्यम से उपस्थित राष्ट्रीय एवं राज्य पुरस्कार विजेता भारत और साउथ अफ्रीका के प्रख्यात डॉक्टर्स, प्रमुख वैज्ञानिक और प्रौद्योगिकी विशेषज्ञ मिस्टर एंथोनी सेलोरम मॉरिसन, ऑनरेबल चेयरमैन सेक्टर स्किल काउंसलिंग गवर्नमेंट ऑफ घाना, प्रमुख वैज्ञानिक और प्रौद्योगिकी विशेषज्ञ, औद्योगिक भागीदारी के प्रमुखगण, प्रमुख शिक्षाविद और वरिष्ठ पत्रकारगण, देवियों और सज्जनों, मैं आप सबको सादर प्रणाम करता हूं, आप सबका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सेक्टर स्किल काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया एवं इंडियन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन कर्नाटक स्टेट और आर्कियोन इंटरनेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी काउंसिल के द्वारा आयोजित हेल्थ केयर उद्योग में कौशल विकास का नया युग एवं चिकित्सा विज्ञान और प्रौद्योगिकी के लिए एकीकृत दृष्टिकोण पर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन में भारत और साउथ अफ्रीका के प्रतिनिधियों का एक बार फिर से हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। निश्चित रूप से नित नए विषय सामने आते हैं और उन विषयों के संबंध में जानकारी प्राप्त करना, उनको समझना और कौशल विकास की दृष्टि से उस पर आगे बढ़ने की आवश्यकता है। मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि प्राचीन भारत आयुर्विज्ञान के विकास में अग्रणी भूमिका निभाता रहा है। महर्षि चरक को आयुर्वेद एवं भारत में चिकित्सा का जनक माना जाता है। वहीं महर्षि सुश्रुत को शल्य चिकित्सा का जनक माना जाता है। भारत में चिकित्सा पद्धति कौशलता की दृष्टि से बहुत पहले से प्रसिद्धि प्राप्त कर चुकी थी। आज भी भारत की प्रसिद्धि इस दिशा में अग्रसर है। मुझे खुशी है कि आज के इस सम्मेलन में साउथ अफ्रीका के प्रतिनिधि और वहाँ के सरकार के प्रतिनिधि भाग ले रहे हैं। मुझे लगभग 19-20 साल पहले साउथ अफ्रीका जाने का मौका मिला था। वहाँ के जो 4 प्रमुख शहर हैं उन चारों में जाने का मौका मिला था। ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों में की, कृषि क्षेत्र में भी और भिन्न भिन्न क्षेत्रों में अध्ययन करने का अवसर मिला था। उस समय भी वहाँ भारतीय लोगों का अच्छा प्रभुत्व था, आज भी है। और जनप्रतिनिधि के रूप में भी भारतीयों ने साउथ अफ्रीका में अहम भूमिका निभाई है। वर्तमान आधुनिक युग में मुख्य चिकित्सा पद्धति एलोपैथिक चिकित्सा को ही माना जाता है। इसके अलावा बहुत सी पद्धतियां प्रचलित है जिन्हें वैकल्पिक चिकित्सा की संज्ञा दी गई है और आवश्यकता अनुसार उनका भी उपयोग किया जाता है। चिकित्सा क्षेत्र में आज भारत की आत्मनिर्भरता बढ़ी है। हमारे पास अच्छी तकनीक है, अच्छे रोग विशेषज्ञ हैं, अच्छी चिकित्सा सुविधा उपलब्ध है। आप और हम सब जानते हैं, देश में अखिल भारतीय आयुर्विज्ञान संस्थान एम्स दिल्ली में है और उसकी उसी तर्ज पर सरकार द्वारा अनेक राज्यों में उत्कृष्ट चिकित्सा सुविधा उपलब्ध कराने के लिए एम्स की स्थापना की गई है। देश में अखिल भारतीय आयुर्विज्ञान संस्थान दिल्ली के समान ही है। प्रधानमंत्री जी की इच्छा आकांक्षा है कि देश के हर राज्य में कम से कम इस प्रकार का एक संस्थान हो और उसकी स्थापना की व्यवस्था की जा रही है। आपने और हमने देखा पिछले 5-7 सालों में शिक्षा की दृष्टि से, चाहे फिर वो स्वास्थ्य की दृष्टि हो, इंजीनियरिंग की दृष्टि हो या और किसी क्षेत्र में विकास की आवश्यकता हो, हर क्षेत्र में तेज गति से प्रगति की है। प्रसन्नता का विषय है कि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व एवं मार्गदर्शन में हमारा देश चिकित्सा शिक्षा, कौशल विकास और अनुसंधान के मामले में दुनिया के साथ कदम से कदम मिला करके आगे बढ़ रहा है। और भी प्रयास जारी है। प्रौद्योगिकी के इस बदलते दौर में चिकित्सा विज्ञान को बायोमेडिकल, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और मशीन लर्निंग की आवश्यकता है, और इस बात को ध्यान में रख कर के सरकार हर स्तर पर तेज प्रयास कर रही है। प्रौद्योगिकी और चिकित्सा विज्ञान का एकीकरण एक बड़ी चुनौती है, क्योंकि योग्य और प्रशिक्षित मानव संसाधनों की कमी बहुत बड़ी समस्या है। जो जिस काम में रुचि रखता है, जो कारोबार करता है, उस कारोबार में स्किल्डनेस, कौशलता अत्यधिक महत्व रखती है, और कौशलता उसके कारोबार में सफलता दिलाती है। इसलिए कौशल होना हर क्षेत्र में काम करने वालों के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है। हमको इस दिशा में प्रयास करना चाहिए, और मुझे ये कहते हुए खुशी है कि आज इसी प्रकार के कामों में सोच समझ करके, कार्य योजना बना करके आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। IIMSTC वैज्ञानिकों, प्रौद्योगिकीविदों, शिक्षाविदों और चिकित्सकों सहित योग्य व्यक्तियों की एक परिषद है, ये आपकी है, जो प्रौद्योगिकी और चिकित्सा विज्ञान के बीच अंतर को कम करने की दिशा में अथक प्रयास कर रही है। और मैं सोचता हूँ आपके प्रयासों से हर क्षेत्र में, विशेषकर जिन क्षेत्रों में आप विशेष ध्यान दे रहे हैं, उसमें कौशलता आ रही है। मैं इस अवसर पर डॉक्टर श्रीधर सरस्वती जी, प्रसिद्ध न्यूरो साइंटिस्ट की सराहना करता हूं, जो पिछले कई वर्षों से विशेषज्ञों की टीम के साथ प्रौद्योगिकी और चिकित्सा विज्ञान क्षेत्र में शोध कर रहे हैं। इस शोध कार्य को पैरामेट्रॉनिक्स नाम दिया गया है। मुझे ये कहते हुए भी खुशी हो रही है कि इस कार्य में इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सेक्टर, स्किल्स काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया और इंडियन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन ने भी डॉक्टर सरस्वती और उनकी टीम के प्रयासों में सहयोग दिया है। आप सब इसके लिए बधाई के पात्र हैं। मैं आप सब के प्रयासों की प्रशंसा करता हूं, सराहना भी करता हूं। यह बहुत ही अच्छी बात है कि उक्त अवधारणा और ज्ञान को अफ्रीकी देशों के साथ भी आपके द्वारा, आपकी संस्था के द्वारा साझा किया जा रहा है। दोनों देशों में कौशल विकास की दृष्टि से आपके प्रयास सफल हो रहे हैं। मैं आशा करता हूं कि यह कोलैबोरेशन, प्रशिक्षण और अनुसंधान, तकनीकी कौशल शिक्षा, विनिर्माण उद्योग, नौकरी आदि क्षेत्रों में दोनों देशों के लिए निश्चित रूप से लाभकारी होगा, और उसका लाभ दोनों देशों की जनता को मिलेगा। मुझे ये जानकर भी खुशी हो रही है कि इस कोलैबोरेशन से देश के अनेक मल्टी स्पेशलिटी अस्पताल जुड़े हुए हैं, जिसके माध्यम से हम अफ्रीकी नागरिकों को जो भारत में अपना इलाज कराना चाहते हैं, उनका उपचार योग्य और अनुभवी चिकित्सकों के साथ सस्ती और सुलभ व्यवस्था के साथ कर रहे हैं। यह कोलैबोरेशन निश्चित रूप से भारत एवं दक्षिण अफ्रीका के साथ साथ दुनिया भर में अगली पीढ़ी का मार्गदर्शन करेगा और देश दुनिया में अपनी विशेष पहचान बनाएगा। मैं एक बात और कहना चाहूँगा कि भारत के अनेक विद्यार्थी भिन्न भिन्न प्रकार की शिक्षा प्राप्त करने के लिए विदेशों में जाते हैं। विशेषकर चिकित्सा शिक्षा के लिए अधिक संख्या में विदेश जाते हैं। यूक्रेन और रूस का युद्ध भी इस बात को दर्शा रहा है कि हमारे यहाँ के जो लोग वहाँ हैं और विशेषकर छात्र लोग, उनकी संख्या में जब भारत वापस लाया जा रहा है उनको, तो सबसे ज़्यादा चिकित्सा के क्षेत्र में शिक्षा प्राप्त करने के लिए वहाँ जा रहे हैं। वैसे सरकार ने राज्य सरकारों के माध्यम से भी और केंद्र सरकार के माध्यम से चिकित्सा क्षेत्र में चहुमुखी विकास करने का इन 7 वर्षों में विशेष प्रयास किया है। अनेक मेडिकल कॉलेज की स्थापना की है। मेडिकल कॉलेज के लिए सीट्स में भी वृद्धि करने का काम किया है, परंतु ऐसा महसूस होता है कि आज भी चाहे इंजीनियरिंग का क्षेत्र हो, चाहे चिकित्सा का क्षेत्र हो, बड़ी संख्या में संस्थान स्थापित करने और सीटों में वृद्धि करने की आवश्यकता है। मैं सोचता हूँ भारत के प्रधानमंत्री, भारत सरकार और कर्नाटक की सरकार इस दिशा में सक्रिय पहल करेगी और इस क्षेत्र में विकास का काम करेंगे। मैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सेक्टर स्किल्स काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया, इंडियन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन और आर्कियोन चिकित्सा विज्ञान और प्रौद्योगिकी परिषद के अंतर्राष्ट्रीय संस्थान को उनके द्वारा प्रौद्योगिकी और चिकित्सा विज्ञान के क्षेत्र में किए जा रहे कार्यों के लिए शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। मैं अफ्रीका के मंत्रियों, जनप्रतिनिधियों और शासकीय अधिकारी तथा इस समारोह में ऑनलाइन एवं ऑफलाइन भाग ले रहे विशेषज्ञों, गणमान्य व्यक्तियों, आप सबका आभार व्यक्त करता हूं और मैं ये विश्वास भी करता हूं कि जितना ज़्यादा जनसंपर्क हो और कुछ विचार विमर्श करने का और सुनने का अवसर मिलता है तो ज्ञानवर्धन होता है। मैं राजनीति में आने के पहले बिरला उद्योग में काम करता था। मैकेनिकल साइड का अच्छा वर्कर था। मुझे जर्मन और जापान के इंजीनियरों के साथ भी काम करने का मौका मिला। वो कुछ मशीनें फिट करने के लिए आए थे। मैंने उनको कहा ये तो हम भी कर लेते हैं, तो बोले नहीं, ये मशीन और ये टैंक अगर आप फिट करते हैं तो हमारी गारंटी तो 3 साल की है, 3.5 साल तक चल जाएगा, हम फिट करके जा रहे हैं। पर आपके यहाँ अगर लोग फिट करते तो वो 6 महीने में खोलना पड़ता। तो मैंने कहा कैसे? बोले आपके यहाँ का इंजीनियर एयर कंडीशन ऑफिस में बैठ जाता है, कर्तव्यों के प्रति वफादारी करने की बजाय फिटर को भेज देता कि लो ये फिट कर दो। फिटर एक हेल्पर के साथ मौके पर जाता और एक स्टूल पे बैठ जाता और उनको कहता कि लो ये फ्लेंज जॉइंट कर दो। तो उसमें जो स्मूथनेस आना चाहिए वो नहीं आती और उसका दुष्परिणाम ये होता कि उसकी ड्यूरेबिलिटी भी प्रभावित होती, उसकी फंक्शनिंग भी प्रभावित होती और उसके कारण उत्पादन में भी गड़बड़ी होती है। बोले आपके यहाँ देशभक्ति का जज्बा लेकर के काम करने की आवश्यकता है, हमारे यहाँ जिस प्रकार से सोचते हैं। वास्तव में मुझे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला। ये तो एक छोटा सा उदाहरण है। कौशलता निश्चित रूप से आप जिस क्षेत्र में काम करते हो, मैं फिर दोहराना चाहता हूँ, सफलता की सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ने का अवसर दे करके आपको सफल बनाती है। हम कई बार ऐसे उदाहरण देखते हैं कि बहुत सारे उद्योगपति हैं, स्थापना करने के बाद या बहुत सारी चिकित्सा संस्थान हैं, स्थापना के बाद दिन पर दिन प्रगति करती रहती है और बहुत सारी प्रगति नहीं कर पाती है। इसी कारण से ये अंतर हमको समझने में अवसर मिलता है। अभी जो MOU हुए हैं, कर्नाटक का प्रसिद्ध चिकित्सा संस्थान है मणिपाल और IIMSTC, निश्चित रूप से ये MOU आप जो काम कर रहे हैं इन कामों में और सहायक होंगे और इसका लाभ हम सबको मिलेगा। हमारे राष्ट्र द्वारा दिए गए अवसरों में रुचि दिखाने के लिए आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं और मुझे विश्वास है कि भारत सरकार के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो आत्मनिर्भर भारत का सपना है वो आप जैसी संस्थानों के माध्यम से प्रयास करने से सफल होगा। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
सर, आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। Special guest for this evening, Ms. Lissy Fikalefi Shabalala, Honorable Member of Parliament, South Africa, will now be addressing you all on the virtual platform. Representative Partner Africa and Operation Head, IMSTC Africa, Mr. Kubendran Naik will now render his felicitations. Sir, over to you.
Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good evening to the Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Minister for Higher Education, Dr. VasanthNagar, Dr. K.S. Gopinath, Dr. Abhilasha Gaur, Dr. Suresh Koduva, Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, Mr. Salim Ahmed, and other dignitaries, all delegates and scholars, all protocols observed. In 2019, the WHO reported that the average life expectancy in Africa is now 64.5 years, significantly lower than the global average of 73.3 years. Previous investments in healthcare, education, and technology have added immense value to the life of Africans. But more needs to be done. Africa faced a knowledge and skills gap prior to the COVID pandemic. IIM, STC, and ESSCI have taken the initiative using technology to bridge this gap by aligning the NSQF of India to the NQF of South Africa to share engaging content in education and health in subjects such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and drone technology. IIM STC Africa will facilitate the transfer of knowledge and skills between India and Africa, leveraging technology through this partnership with ESSCI and IMA. Our health sector has enormous potential to benefit from the 4IR investments and innovations, which include improved healthcare, better education, and overall quality of life. We intend to set up centers of excellence in various regions of the continent to provide localized services. We will use trained professionals from India to train African professionals in new age skills and technology. To add value to our education partnership, we will offer the India student exchange programs in higher education, focusing in the medical and technology fields with institutions throughout Africa. We aim to offer Africa the opportunity to take advantage of designated, recognized hospitals and listed by the IIMSTC and IMA for best services in the medical tourism sector. We intend to start a manufacturing unit for medical drones due to various opportunities that exist in the African region. With this partnership, we have the opportunity to procure world-class biomedical equipment from India at a better rate than we can get elsewhere. We will train and equip local technicians to carry out services on the equipment. In closing, I would like to say that we are looking forward to this partnership in making a difference in Africa, health and education sectors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your warm felicitations. It's time now for the vote of thanks. To propose the vote of thanks, let me call upon Dr. Shivkumar Kumbar, Chairman, IMA. Sir, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you to propose the vote of thanks. Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Sri Gehlot, on behalf of the IIMST, who profusely thank for addressing this wonderful gathering, which is dedicated for the cause of community with the newer technologies and innovative ideas. Thank you very much, sir. I also wish to thank on behalf of Karnataka State and Central Government of India officers for joining hand in this innovative collaboration. I also wish to thank Dr. Abhilash Gaur, COO, Electronic Sector Skills Councils of India, for making it possible to address the gathering. Dr. Katil Suresh Kudwa, President of Indian Medical Association, Karnataka State, a very prestigious organization which is dedicated for the cause of community, and in spite of his hectic schedule in morning to evening, he made possible to be here with the guests of today's evening. On behalf of this organization, Dr. Suresh, I preferably thank you. Dr. K.S. Gopinath, National Awardee Padma Shri, the way he spoke for 2-3 minutes, we feel like continuing to listen to him hours together. We preferably thank you again, sir, Dr. Gopinath, sir. Dr. G.N. Prabhakar, who is the chairman, IMA, Academy of Medical Specialties, National, in spite of his busy schedule, and he is a man of professionalism in surgical field. We thank you on behalf of you, sir. Dr. Sridhar Saraswati, the brainchild, the mentor, the philosopher, and spiritualist, and whatnot, the chairman of this International Institute of Medical Science and Technology Council, and his dedicated team of auspicious leaders gave this wonderful opportunity for being the part of this in this Karnataka. On behalf of everyone, we preferably thank you, Dr. Sridhar Saraswati. Dr. Tite Makogi, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of South Africa. Mrs. Monte Singh, Honorable Minister of Health, Free State. Mrs. Lizia Shabalal, Honorable Minister of Parliament, South Africa. Mr. Kumendran, Representative Partner of the Africa and Operational Head, IIMST Africa, also contributed immensely in this sector and promised to do wonders in the healthcare sector. On behalf of every one of you, again, it's my pride to say thanks to everyone. And also, I sincerely thank press and media who assembled here. I also wish to pay my gratitude to the dignitaries on and off the dais who have assembled here as Indian and as foreign delegates. The one thing what I touched in the beginning of this conclave, Dr. Sridhar said that, yes, as a philosopher, we believe in God. God is nothing but is the good officers from the divine. As an anesthesiologist, what I say is, I find goodness or godness in every patient, every instrument we use, every medical monitoring system we use. I find goodness or godness in this, and I dedicate profusely myself for the cause. To say that, somebody asked me another day, do you believe in God? Yes, we the doctor's representative, we do believe in God. Unless God is there, we cannot practice it. Then next questions, who is God? I said that, in Kannada we say that, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. G-O-D, I don't know how beautiful it's been coined, generator, operator, and destructor. We find everything in these 3 words, and it's immensely pleased to be the ethical practice. As a surgeon, as an anesthetist, I always keep on commenting in the operating theater. If you are doing any mistake, somebody is observing it. Who is observing you? Not the OT staff or nursery paramedical staff. The light overhead, the laryngoscope light what you use, it will be observing it. The signals will be transferred to the God, and you know the faith. Let us be the generator of the instrument and operator of instrument. Let us not be the destructor of any of the human life. With these few words, I thank for giving an opportunity to say, propose a vote of thanks. Thank you one and all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shivakumar Kumbasa. Now I request all of you to please raise from your seats for the national anthem. Kindly request the dignitaries to please be seated. As the program has to continue, please be seated. African delegates, hope your network is okay. Kindly request you to please continue. Miss Lizzie, ma'am, are you okay? Can you connect with us, ma'am? We now have the felicitation by Dr. Sutit, General Manager, Overseas HR Head, who will be addressing us from USA. Over to Mr. Sutit. Kindly request all of you to please be seated.
Good evening, everybody. Respected dignitaries and delegates present. The General Manager, Overseas HR, addressing all of you from the US. I take care of the HR resources of the entire Europe on behalf of MSTC, which would we would like to train our candidates for the parametronics to the highest level of quality at par with all the European standards that we have. Currently, we have about 20,000 vacancies that are open in the medical industry, and I would love to rate IMSTC to bridge the gap of the unemployment of India and Africa as well. And I give you all the good luck and best wishes for the team of IMSTC, and looking forward for you working with all of you. Thank you so much, and have a good evening.
Thank you so much, Sutit sir. A big thanks to all of you for patiently listening and being with us for this wonderful evening. Thank you all. Request all of you to please have dinner along with us. Thank you all. Thank you.
அசைந்து அசைந்து ஆடுதே